Hello everyone, how are you guys doing? Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. And today we're here with another video. So this is Worthless to Wall Street, episode number 3, as you obviously see by the title. If you guys don't know the whole gist of the series, it is pretty much a series in which I started with one coin a long while back. Actually, not even that long ago, probably like a little over a week ago. And we've just been merching with that one coin to our full extent. As you guys can see here, 3 mil in the inventory, but that is not all. If you're new to the series, you won't know this, but the old people will. I'm up to around 13.5 mil. There is something I've done off camera since the last video, and that was a 120k margin on tormented bracelets, which is what I'm trying to capitalize on now. So go ahead and try to do a few more. And there we go, been merching just a little bit, and as you guys can see, some odium words. I bought that one for 4790, so we made 100k on that one, 50k on the other one, so 150k in total. Then I went ahead and bought on like 365 Dagonoth bones or so for 10,700, as you guys can see, so that's about 650 GP margin on 360, so a little bit over 200k profit there, around 3 to 400 in total, up to 13.9 mil. Feel bad, I've kind of left this account for like a day. I had this offer left in before I went ahead and gave it a kick. I don't know. I wasn't really feeling it, but gonna go ahead and see what we can get on this. Apparently, right now, we'd make around 300k, which is pretty good for this one flip, but granted, it took me a day to buy it. Not that great. So exciting stuff here. As you guys can see, Anku Mass for 10 mil, 200k pretty much. I'm gonna go ahead and try to sell it on for 10,825, whatever. We'll go just a little bit below med. That would be a 625k profit if it sells on, and I believe it will. Well, there we go. So I was right. I know I forgot to address this in the last clip, but I did actually end up selling off the Pharaoh Scepter for an 80k margin. It actually dropped below what the GE price was, but there we go. Anku Mass sold on for a 600k margin. Apparently, I could have bought it for like 9.5. Like soon after that bought, it was buying for like almost 9 mil, but missed out on that. We'll see what we can do now. What is this? We've had this offer in for like 12 hours to 18 hours, and it literally did not buy. And then I logged on and I was about to record and take the offer away. And it went through. So hopefully we'll be able to make a decent profit. Not entirely sure, but if it hasn't bought or sold for like 18 hours, I would imagine a pretty decent profit on it. And there we go. So up to 12, well, I guess a 12.5 mil merch there. As you guys can see, we ended up making about 200k. I accidentally insta-sold that. GE Tracker said the last one that I guess was able to buy was for 12,450. So insta-sold 50k higher than I was trying to sell it for. That kind of took a while. I was just trying to get rid of it. So there we go. Done with that. And so here we are. Did a little bit of a battle staff merch after the whole Anku leg thing earlier. As you guys can see, I pretty much bought all my battle staffs for around 955 for the most part, and then I went ahead and sold them all on for about an 85 GP profit per, putting me at about a 140k profit. Alright, so a little bit of something here. Went ahead and bought on 2 torture ornament kits for 6242. I'm going to go ahead and try to sell them on. As you guys saw, we bought them for 12.4, almost 12.5, so that'd be like a 450k profit, which wouldn't be too bad. And there we go. As you guys can see, went ahead and sold off the torture ornament kits. Gonna go to bed now. So I think I'm going to go ahead and try to find something else. And I just woke up. As you guys can see, went ahead and bought on 3 Armadale helmets for 4146, so that's not too bad. That's below the price that they were last night, and yesterday they actually worth 4.3 at one point, so I was kind of hoping that overnight I was able to make some profit off this. Let's go ahead and check out what I can sell them on for now. Apparently, Armadale helmets now sell on for 4104, so yeah, we're gonna go ahead and lose 120k on this, so that's exciting. A first potential big merch in a while. Went ahead and got a Monk's Rope Top G for 4.5 mil. I might be able to sell on for like 4945. I think I'm gonna go ahead and try to do that. That'd be 400k profit, a little bit above. So I mean, I'll definitely take it. Let's see what we can do with that. And right now, also have a torch ornament kit trying to buy. And there we are, done with a torch ornament kit buying at least. I'm gonna go ahead and list it up for 6830. That'd be about, or my bad, 6830. 1, 2, 3. That'd be about a 200k profit, so not too shabby at all. Hopefully that sells and buys on pretty quick. Those are traded a lot more than these are, so I kind of need my money back. And nice and easy, got the torture ornament kit to sell on, so gonna go ahead and buy another one and see if we can do that again. Well, here we are, ended up selling on the Monk Robes G, so that was pretty good. A nice little, it's been so long. Nice little 400 to 500k profit, not too shabby. and ended up buying on 2 Guthan sets. I'm going to try to sell off as sets total to try to make a little bit of profit. And here we are, finished selling the Guthan's armor sets. If you guys want to go back and check for yourself, I ended up making about 130k off of that in total, and then off the occult ornament kits, as you guys can see right here, I bought it for 6425, went ahead and sold it on for 200k margin, so not bad there. Up to 16.3 mil, and the top hat. And here we are, so bought on, what, 11.4k almost, white berries for 961 per. So I think that they were going to go up, and obviously by the fact that they haven't all bought, I think I may have been right in that assumption, so we're going to go ahead and see what they are able to sell on for. They've recently dropped a lot. They used to be like 1,300. As you guys can see, 10.45. Oh, damn, that is a 80 GP margin on 11,000. So yeah, that's like an 880k profit. Oh my god, I didn't think they'd turn out that good. Yeah, well, tried to sell off the white berries overnight. Most of them ended up selling on. However, obviously there are still some left, so I figure I'll go ahead, see what I can sell the rest on for. I really just want to get rid of them. While it was a good merch, it's a new day, and I really want to kind of get into my merchant for the day. 954 though, not gonna sell them on for that. What the hell? Alright, well, maybe. I just might end up buying more and selling them on whenever they go back up again. Give me a second. Went ahead and sold on some Guthan's armor sets. As you guys can see, I'll go back to the history so you guys kind of have an idea. These are the prices I bought them for. In total, it was 12,708. I'll bring that out here just so you guys know. But yeah, 12,708. Sold them all on for 13,065, so a good 350k profit there. Took a little bit of time, but not too shabby. Try to sell off the rest of these white berries though. A long while later, it's been like 2 days since I recorded a clip. I explained this way too much last time, but I went ahead and bought on some Guthan sets and then left for 2 days, and they went down a lot. I ended up losing about 100k. I actually lost 700 on the Guthan's helms, but some other stuff went up, kind of evening it out. So that just leaves us with these white berries left that I don't know will ever sell. So we're gonna go ahead, try to get them to sell on now. I'll take whatever money I can get for them, just to kind of free up what we got. I think I'm gonna actually lose some money on these, which is also depressing. My life is just a downhill spiral at this point, so yeah, I mean, it sucks. And finally sold on the rest of the white berries. Overnight, I was not able to buy this third age ranged coif, which is actually pretty depressing because that would have been a really good margin, and I would have been really happy if that bought. But instead, I'm pretty depressed. And time to go ahead. I think we'll merch some occult ornament kits. They have like a 230k margin, and I mean, that seems alright to me. First merch in a while, but as you guys can see, I was able to buy on 3,000 eclectic jars for 2,076. I actually sold on about 700 for an 80 GP margin, so that's like a 56k profit right there. And on top of that, we bought a third age mage hat for 10.4 mil. We'll see what that's worth and hopefully make a decent amount of money on that merch alone. Apparently I can try to sell on the third age mage hat for 10 mil and 900k. It's definitely an if. I'm not entirely sure, so that would be like a 400k profit, which I'd be happy with, but we'll see what we can make on the eclectics as well. And the eclectics just keep dropping, so it looks like I'm actually going to lose. No, I'll make 4 GP. Okay, so 4 GP made on all this. Not all that exciting, so nothing much to see here. And there we go. So went ahead and sold on everything. The eclectics, obviously, for no margin at all. And then the third age mage hat for a cool 80k. Yeah, definitely hate myself, but that's good. I'd be lying if I said I thought that this was actually going to sell. 650k for the top hat. That's like a 400k profit that took about a week and a half to sell, but it's cool. I got one feather in there because I don't know what the fuck we're up with feathers. I don't know if that was OS Buddy's problem or an actual like GE feather sold on for a build, but I figured I'd get in on it. And then I bought 3 occult ornament kits for 5.2 mil each. I'll go ahead and see what they're worth now. Apparently they're all selling on for about 5.4 mil, so I'll go ahead, throw them in for that, I believe, and we'll be on our way. And there we go, sold off a tormented bracelet. So 2 of the occults have sold on for 180k profit, so I went ahead and made 140k on that. Hoping the last one sells on, but for the time being, that is all we got going on. So it's been pretty hard to record over the last couple days, mostly because I've been streaming a lot, but here we are. Dagonoth bones, as you guys can see, bought for a decently high price. They might have dropped on me. Let's go ahead and see what the next one buys for. So 11,475, as you guys can see, that'll be a 200 GP profit on each one. Hopefully about 240k. And then Mortmire fungus, we were able to buy 6.1k of them for 490 each, pretty much. So we'll see what they sell on for now. Let's go ahead and check it out. So 544, as you guys can see, that would be what, 55 GP profit per one? So 55 there, that's 300k, 200 there, so 500k profit overall if they all sell. So there we go, went ahead and sold everything off. As you guys can see, the last 500 Mortmire funguses I had to sell on for a little bit lower. But other than that, we ended up getting everything to sell on, and we are now up to 19 mil and pretty much on the dot, to be honest. Alright, so I'm not the most confident about this merch. As you guys can see, I went ahead and bought on some prayer potions for 7046. So if we go ahead and do that, 7046 divided by 3 will give us the dose price per one. And then if we go ahead and multiply that by 4, basically this is about what a 4 dose prayer potion costs us right now. Ooh, excuse me. But 9.4k. Let's see what we can go ahead and decant them and sell them for. Well, I said I wasn't that confident because last night I went to bed and these kind of spiked at the time, but apparently, yeah, 9.6k, as you guys can see. A little over 400k profit. I'm pretty happy with that. All right, and there we go. So sold on the Dragon Dart tips, as you get to see, 1900 or 19 mil, 400k, made 160k. I mean, it's cool, you know, a little bit of money. All right, so apparently I didn't make a clip on this, but basically what I ended up doing last night, I found that there was 150k margin on Necklaces of Anguish. I had to buy and sell the margin actually, so I lost 150k initially. So the first merge was just one to go ahead and get the money back that we lost, and then from there I go ahead and I end up merging 5 more of them. So that's a 750k profit that we ended up getting there. But that'll be it for this video. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, make sure to leave a like. I know the merch is kind of killing it lately. We're up to 20 mil and 200k. I'm looking to make a lot of progress in the next episode. My class ends off this week, so once that's done, we're just gonna go balls to the wall with this account, the noob account, and streaming. It's pretty lit. Streaming links down in the description down below. If you guys are watching this soon, the video went live. I should be streaming afterwards, so if you guys want to go ahead and hit that up, feel free. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like. If you guys like my content, make sure you subscribe and comment anything down below that you want to go ahead and tell me. But with that said,